ready.
All right, here we go. Good job, Mr. Wood.
X-Force!
How about you put both hands on it, Deadpool?
Good dismount, good dismount. I can't believe that they used to do that in the freaking streets or whatever. I just don't understand.
Right, say go. Let's go.
It is pretty cool.
Are you threatening me? I need TP for me bunghole.
I don't know.
For I am the great Julio. I need TP for me bunghole. Are you threatening me? I need TP for me bunghole. I need TP for me bunghole. Are you threatening me?
Move along.
I need to be bunghole.
Bunghole. Bunghole.
He was Deadpool yesterday.
Oh, that was you Deadpool yesterday?
Yeah.
Good job, man.
I'm the great and holy, and he's sleeping for for me, bunk.
We got a shirt from here.
Okay.
Yeah, so he made it.
I think he came late.
Yeah, he did.
I am the great Cornholio.
Are you threatening me?
I need TV for my
I
one.
need TV for me, bunk.
Oh, there is.
He got pictures with them yesterday as Deadpool.
Corpus Christi Comic-Con. I hope you're having a great time on this Sunday afternoon. Hope we have the live stream on here and on our Instagram and Facebook. This hour don't get TV go out party. Star Trek Heroes happening at 1:35 this weekend at 1:30. Not the one 1:30. They will be leaving at 2:00. So be sure to enjoy whatever you need before then. Also, coming up at 1:55, it's a very limited photo op. All happening at World Studio Photography. Lots of panels coming up at 2. There's a Ghost Surprise Ninja. So now we find you coming up at 2 o'clock on the main stage, here at Corpus Christi Comic-Con.
I get it.
I am the great Cornholio. I need TV for me, bunk. I need TV for me, bunk.
I don't know my enemies.
So many cute toys. I want them all. Posters.
Pick up your legs with me, buddy. Kind of like bring them up this way. There you go.
Whoa! This is pretty cool! But I need TV for me, bunk. I need TV for me, bunk. Whoa! Let's go for that! Fire! Fire!
It doesn't matter how long it takes you to make a cosplay. It doesn't matter how long it takes you. If it takes you a whole year to put the thing together because you can't afford it or you need to learn new skills, you're going to be that much prouder of it when you finish. Every cosplay that you make is another opportunity to learn a new skill and to meet new people, and so many opportunities just in one little thing that it's 100% worth it. There's no shame in buying cosplays, there's no shame in wearing a Halloween costume. It is all 100% for fun when we come here, and the most important thing is that you have an awesome experience, that you feel confident, that you look in the mirror and you go, I'm a badass today. So that's it.
Don't be afraid to get your...
Prince Zuko, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Y'all guys ready?
Yes!
Ladies and gentlemen, Janet Varney and Dante Bosco. What's up, you guys?
Hey, everybody!
What's up?
Nice job, guys.
Yo, Corpus Christi, how y'all doing?
Woo!
This is my first time here in this city, and I asked someone, I was signing, there's a line, I was like, I've never been to Corpus Christi, and I was like, what is? They were like, oh, you gotta, Steven Spielberg wants to meet you. Crazy, you're a teenager. And the legend back in those days is like, you go to Steven Spielberg's office in Universal at Amblin, and he has an arcade, you know, and this is before like Nintendo, PS4 and stuff. You go to his office and he full-on arcade, like a mall. I was like, this is crazy. What's up? Shout out. So then I went in, and then they gave, I met Steve, and he didn't even have me read for the part, he just wanted to meet me. We talked for like 20 minutes, and then I thought I didn't get the job because he didn't let me read for the role, and then he hired me. I actually asked him later on, like, why did you hire me after one audition? He's like, you're the only kid out of all the kids we auditioned that scared me.
Oh, snap. I didn't know that. You never told me that story.
And then with Robin and Dustin, I mean, they're literally gods in our industry. And going to work with them every day, I literally was just going to the set on my days off to sit next to Spielberg and watch, you know, Robin Williams and Dustin Hoffman. These guys changed acting forever. And so I always tell people that's like, I was 15 at the time, but it's good that I had the wherewithal to understand, like, I was surrounded by greatness at that time. So I always tell like young artists, like, imagine being able to sit in the room while Picasso paints a stroke or while Mozart's conducting a symphony. Like that's what it felt like when you're on the set and just showing up on your days off to watch these guys do their thing.
That must have been cool. Thank you.
Thank you, Diego.
Thank you, but you didn't.
Two questions. That's okay. After the end of Endgame, is there multiple timelines now because of time travel?
That's above my pay grade. Yes. Or yes. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna deal with that. It seems like there's probably some problems with ethics there. But yeah, I don't know. Listen, bro, we don't know science.
My last question is, what were you originally auditioning for which characters from Marvel? I'm curious.
Well, for me, my brother was already signed on as the writer-director, and so he kind of wrote Fragment for me. I still needed to go through and be vetted by Disney and have them give their okay. But yeah, so that was always the deal, was that I was going to play Fragment, who was just called the first mate in the first script that I read.
And I only auditioned for Taserface. And only played Taserface. And will only ever play Taserface. Thank you for your questions.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Now, hold on. Where did she go? Oh, the little one. Where'd you go? What's your question? I really want to know your question. Oh, great question.
I like the opening credits song. I like Come and Get Your Love. It's my
Me
favorite.
too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh,
And from the second movie, Lakeshore Drive.
there you go.
Obscure song.
Sometimes we would choreograph the fights, and
we didn't have a lot of time to put it together. So it's like, okay, we're gonna do this and do this kick, and then we would run it like 2 times, and you wouldn't have it completely down. You know, it was like, I think I got this, right? So you throw in the right punch, and I'm gonna duck, and I'm gonna throw a kick, and it's like, okay. So you're trying to get the sequence down, and they're like, here we go, we're gonna shoot. And sometimes you were supposed to duck, and you didn't duck, and at that point, as a martial artist, I would block. So I would block, and I'd do something else, and sometimes we were making it up in the moment, like, but keeping it going, because we're filming, you know? So there was never a time that we hurt each other necessarily, but there were some times you were like, ooh, that was a close one. I almost got kicked in the head by that one, yeah. Got to duck, oops, yeah.
All right, thank you.
Okay, last question. I heard about how you lost your co-star Trini and Rita. They were pretty good on the show. If you had a chance to do one last episode with them, which one would it be?
All of them. Yeah. I would want them to be here
She
forever.
got the party started, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I heard nothing but dope things. I got to meet her once at your house.
Yeah.
For like a brief second, and I like think about it, and I'm like, wow, that's so cool, because it was just like, it was like probably like 2 weeks after you guys had left, so it was really early on.
Yeah.
But she was super nice. Like, I mean, to meet someone and you know that they're now working on the show, she was like, hi, and we were like, hi, and that was kind of all it was. But yeah.
2 weeks?
Yeah, it was like.
That seems weird.
Yeah, it was like really close after. It had to be. It was within the first month, because we worked on the show for a month, and then we went off to go shoot the movie. So it was within that first month, and we were getting ready to leave. Like, I remember we were preparing.
Yeah.
And they would have like epic parties at their house, and
We had amazing
yeah.
parties.
And Steve was like, you gotta come, and I went, and I met her briefly. But it's so weird. I never saw you, and I never saw Austin. You guys were obviously there, but I just, you know, I'd never met you.
Yeah.
There was a million other people there, though.
There's always lots of people in our house. We had the party house. It was like, woo.
Awesome, thank you. Thank you. Last question, real quick.
I don't know if you're familiar with the Shattered Grid comic. Okay, would you guys ever do a movie on that? If you were given.
You know what? I think that would be an excellent idea. I think the Shattered Grid is definitely the kind of dark Power Rangers story that a lot of our fans would love to see. Obviously, I don't want my character to get killed, but I mean, there's some issues I got with that. But last year at San Diego Comic-Con, we did a reading from Shattered Grid. It's on YouTube, you guys can check it out. And we had a lot of the voice actors and a lot of actors from the Power Rangers play the different characters. And so it was the first time I got to like work with like Barbara, who does the voice of Rita, and the guy that does the voice of Lord Zed and stuff like that, or Godar. And it was a lot of fun because we never really worked together. We worked individually, and they put their voices in post, you know. So I think that it was really exciting to do that, and I know that it would make a great film.
I think I think it would be awesome. I agree with him. Like that, you guys have been wanting a darker, grittier kind of storyline for Power Rangers, and I think Shattered Grid does that, but still keeps it young and still keeps
Power
it.
Rangers,
it still keeps it Power Rangers. It doesn't go over the line. But I think it would be amazing, like, especially because there's no rules. It seems like, you know, I mean, it's like you could be bad, you could be, you know, good, you could.
You're different people in different dimensions.
Different dimensions. It just seems like it'd be a really fun thing to do. So I hope one day they do it. I was like telling them, you should get those writers to write on the TV show. But, you know, Power Rangers is rated G with extra cheese. That was a little too edgy. A little too edgy of a suggestion.
It's funny because in San Diego, when we did that reading, I had to play 2 characters. I had to play a young Zach and an older Zach in a different dimension. And in the script, it was like a page of me talking to myself, which was weird. I was like, and I did 2 different characters, so it was cool.
Awesome, thank you. All righty, guys, that comes to the end of our show.
What power will I possess?
Ooh, he's got all the questions.
Power of possession. No, sorry.
Really, guys?
The power of the fandom.
I don't know. What do you think?
What do you think?
Well, I would give anything to have an indestructible, near indestructibility.
All right.
Nice, okay.
I like that, near indestructibility. Yeah.
I like that.
That would give you a lot of confidence. Yeah.
Thank you.
That means you would have the gold shield plus the gold shield plus the gold
like
shield.
gold-plated body
Exactly.
suit.
That'll work.
Hey, brother. Hey, thank you very much.
Speaking Morph was you mean speaking Klingon? Yeah, it was a lot of fun. What was more fun was listening to my friends, the other actors, speak Klingon. That was fun.
Do you know how to speak Klingon a little bit? No?
Yeah, no nech. That means, what do you want? That's what I know. And she's my
Is that baby in an outfit?
I'm actually the Wonder Mother. That's my persona.
Wonder Mom.
I mean, it looks like a Starfleet uniform on that.
That's what I was going for. I'm so glad you
Oh my
appreciate
God, look at this, everybody. It's adorable.
All those
They're fantastic. Is he one, the big guy, is he yours too?
He's mine too.
No, I mean the big guy.
Oh, he's mine too.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Hi, Dad.
amazing. That's pretty amazing.
What a great looking family.
Well,
Awesome, awesome.
Thank you. And thanks for your salute to mothers.
Yeah,
All right.
you bet. Thank you.
You rock, honey, I'm telling you, that's great. That is great.
Starting a clone army over there. That's the wrong franchise, y'all.
As my sons were growing,
Everyone's giving us the signal. Yes, what?
they learned a great deal of principles from Star Trek. Did you guys like that? Was that a good part of why you were there?
You know, speaking for myself, I wasn't thinking about that. I was just trying to do the best job I could and not get fired, you know. And I didn't learn as much as about people what they got from it until after it was over. And then people started coming up and saying, oh, by the way, I was this, and by the way, I was this, and da-da-da, and I learned this, and this helped me. That's when I started to realize how much it
But yeah, I mean, one can think about being a role model, and while I think for me, it was involved in partly why I said yes to the job. I mean, it was getting a great job that was paying a great salary. That's kind of why I first said yes, but it was nice. I liked that because I had never done a big TV series, and so I knew it was going to be different than, you know, you can play someone who's despicable in a play, but you know it's just a short time thing, and they see the whole play or whatever. In a series, you don't know where it's going with your character. But I agree with exactly what Michael said about the end, of that the more we meet fans and the more we see people who have grown up and said, you know, I became a surgeon because of Dr. Crusher, or I, you know, did this because of seeing Data do this or whatever. I think that's very meaningful because we need role models today. We really do. And I'm honored to have been part of it, even though I wasn't aware of how significant and important the show was at the time of doing it. I certainly am now, and I am really grateful to have been part of it.
You guys didn't even have toilets on those ships.
Oh, we did.
We didn't have toilets.
But you never saw them.
Yeah, because what it was is that there's a little place in it. No, I won't say that. There is a funny story about...
We didn't have zippers either, but yeah.
There's a great story about toilets and things like, not toilets necessarily, but I did a sitcom right after maybe the last year of the show or whatever the case. And it was, you know, just a regular sitcom, and I would come into the kitchen through their kitchen door, and they'd open the door and they'd say, oh, hey, how you doing? Come on in. And I'd come in, and the first couple of rehearsals, I'd come in and they say, okay, Michael, sorry, could you close the door? And I go, okay, I'm sorry, close the door. And then this went on, and the director said, you know, happened again. The director says, Michael, could you close the door? And I go, oh, I'm sorry, yeah, close the door. And it came to the night of the taping, you know, because they do rehearse and they tape one night. And I walk in, and the director is apoplectic. He's jumping up and down. He says, Michael, will you shut the damn door? And it hit me. I hadn't shut a door in 7 years. You walk in, the door's closed, the door, And I went, oh my, you don't understand. And they all kind of got it, but yeah, you know, you just, you know, no pockets, no doors, no toilets, you know.
Hey, listen, we have to go. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. Thank you very, very much. We are so lucky.
Michael Dorn, Gates McFadden, thank you very much for coming to Corpus Christi Comic Con. Thank you all for your questions and for showing up for the panel.